Alrighty, howdy ho folks, we're back at it again. 9 to 1 odds I'm doing something very stupid by not going back to save, but my life is filled with stupid decisions, let's be honest. Ooh, that's a faster one. Oh, and he throws stuff, lovely. Oh gosh, and that's a lot of stuff all at once, oh gosh. Yeah. I immediately regret my decision. I immediately, just because of this one enemy. Oh, come on. Through. Okay. Can they get hit by that? Yes, they can. Heck yeah. Environmental hazards. Yes, please and thank you. God knows I'm not good enough to take these dudes out. Oh, gosh. Yep. Come on. Yeah, that's one. Now we're playing smarter.
Another victory for me.
Well, let's actually heal up real quick. Oh, wait, there's another. Come on, man. Oh, why? Okay, it's actually my own hubris. I obviously should not be doing this area at the level I am. I think those zombies only have one throw of that, though, so I think they're throwing their head, and that's what's doing it. So now he's just not going to be able to do that again, and I'm kind of set. Hopefully. There's probably going to be like 5 more zombies that do the exact same thing. I'm going to get like 5 poison stacks and just die in like a nanosecond. Because of course this would be a type of game where you could... Oh. I didn't know my bows and arrows were inching me forward. Yeah, that's what I always wanted. Oh gosh, dang it. I want to use all my adder stones because I don't know if I can get more. And I thought that dude was further away. Well, guess we're using all my adder stones. As far as I'm aware, you can only get these via like treasure chests and just quest rewards, so oh well. That's what it is. I got some pants out of it, so I guess it's fine. As long as I can keep these dudes at a distance, it's not too bad. Just the trap room paired with the no summon room, kinda not good for me. Hey, Sparky's good at taking poison. Yeah, Sparky, take all the poison. I knew there was a reason I adopted you from the Humane Society. Yeah, they're just us. No, not at me. Wait. Oh. No. My adder stones. Sparky, why weren't you able to take that? You know, I was about to make a head joke or something, and I realized it'd probably be in poor taste to talk about my dog doing that. Anyways, last episode we were talking about Resident Evil, yada yada zombies. There was another aspect to it that I didn't get time to talk about because I got swarmed by a bunch of zombies. Who'd have thunk it? But basically, this dude's gonna toss. Yeet. Okay, there we go. At this point, they're just all regular zombies. Excuse you. And there's a barfy zombie too, but whatever. But Resident Evil was one of the first 3D games, really. It's on the PS1. 3D movement games were really new at the time, and Resident Evil doesn't exactly have a tutorial for how it works, which works really in its favor. Because unless you played survival horrors and games like Resident Evil, you don't know how to really play Resident Evil. And that adds a lot more to it than I think people realize. Like, that first, like, zombie encounter, you talk to anyone who played the game when it came out, and they'll say, like, how horrifying it was and how horrific that entire setup was. Are these guys just like weeping angels? If I don't move, will they not move? Because that's what it's seeming like, and I'm kind of all for this, but I'm just going to actually assume this is just like a bug in their AI for whatever reason. I highly doubt they programmed them like Lickers in Resident Evil 2 where they respond to sound.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
They're doing the freaking kung fu fight scene thing where it's a bunch of people doing just like stuff on the sidelines while the dude you're paying attention to is fighting. Like one dude at a time. That's 100% what they're doing, and that's wonderful. I'm all for this. But Sparky, you're good at distracting them, and I guess that's the entire reason I did dog training. I mean, if it weren't swarms of enemies like this that one-shot you, I'd say you're passive DPS, but you can't even get a hit off before you're knocked out. And I guess the fact that you're keeping them away from me is more than enough of a reason to have that feat. I don't think I would have gotten through the last room filled with zombies without you, buddy. Love you, Sparky. I'm not paying for your vet bills, though. You should have realized by now that you gotta be pulling your own weight in this and getting your own money. Anyways, the controls in Resident Evil really, like, do it a favor with that first zombie because there's no tutorial, you don't know how to play, you don't know anything at that point. You're just a newborn babe with expectations that you're one of the best police officers, special duty units in the world as a STARS member. And it's a 3D game that you've never played before, so you don't know how 3D games work, and it has tank controls, so people who have never played a tank control game don't know how to control it either. Resident Evil does not use the dual joysticks. It has fixed camera angles and tank controls. And God, do those sometimes work. Just usually not. Ugh. Skin salve. How lovely. You know what's gonna suck? I'm probably gonna have to come back here for some reason.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Down the road. And I honestly don't know the actual reason, and I'm probably gonna have to kill all these zombies again because they're gonna respawn. That's gonna be the funnest. Anyways, since you didn't know how to control the game, you didn't know what you were fighting during that first time, a lot of people died to the first zombie. They maybe don't remember that, but they died to it. And not only did they die to it, they died to it scared and confused. And that overarching feeling of scared, like being scared, and the confusion that followed, because you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to do anything, you just see something lumbering towards you, it's slow, but you don't know what to do in that scenario. It's a feeling of helplessness. And I think that overall fear, helplessness, everything, yeah, that's what I was looking for. New token. I got a majority of my money back. What's more, I'm assuming this is the place I got access to because of the treasure map. And it's me making an assumption. In other words, making an ASS out of myself. I'm still trying to avoid cussing. Have I been doing well at that? I don't think I have. Ooh, plus 10%
This golden
treasure.
spyglass was created by the ancient alchemist Lyril of Howth. It is reputed to allow its user to locate nearby items of worth.
Yeah, some good stuff. It is actually legit some good stuff. Now, the main issue is making it back to the save point without dying. Go. Sparky, that's on you. I told you to go and you didn't go. Oh, considering I got a token, I'm totally just blowing these healing stones and stuff. It's worth it. I'm done with this dungeon. I just need to get out. I got something that's totally worth the 4K I spent. It would have been better if I got that before going the other routes, I guess, because I would have gotten more from all those little treasure chests, but beggars can't be choosers. Probably would have fully made back the money that I spent if I did it that way, to be perfectly honest. Okay, time to go to Kirkwall. Anyways, like, that first encounter in Resident Evil 1 was very concerning for people. They didn't know what they were doing wrong, they didn't know what to do, and they were dying because of it against something they didn't know what it was. Just a rotting, fleshed human, and it's...
And so the bard arrived in Kirkwall,
That
a
sticks with
peaceful
you.
and quiet town. The place seemed oddly familiar, and he would soon learn why.
Oh, my lord! I don't believe it. I truly don't believe it. Do my eyes deceive me?
One can only hope.
So much for peaceful and quiet.
Oh, my eyes speak the truth. My love has indeed returned. Although you vowed to return to my arms, time had cast doubt upon my heart. It's been so long since that magical night.
Dude. Don't stick your D in crazy.
I'm truly sorry, milady, but I'm afraid you've mistaken me for someone else. Someone less handsome, I'm sure. I get that all the time.
Oh, surely you jest. That moonlit night, in the barn, up in the loft. You said you loved me. You said it was the most passionate moment you'd ever experienced.
It's probably the
Can you
only
be
moment
more
he's
specific?
experienced.
I get a lot of that too. Look, I'm sorry. I don't remember you, which means one of two things. Either we never met, or that night was just magical for one of us.
I've never been so insulted in all my
Rude.
life.
Think hard. I'm sure you have.
When my father finds out, you'll get what's coming to you. You're nothing but a beast.
That obviously didn't bother you before.
You'll pay. I swear to you, you will pay.
I already have. I must get myself a chastity belt. Keep me out of trouble on such desperate nights.
You'd do all the world a favor if you threw away the key.
Yeah. Don't stick your D in crazy, man.
I saw a strange hooded man outside of town the other day. He was poking around near that old tower.
Good to know. It has nothing to do with me. Yet. Oh, what you got, man? Dig a hole.
Good boy.
Oh gosh, is my controller already effing up? Man, what happened between like every generation up to like the PS4 generation and stuff, and then just afterward that made every controller just kind of suck. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, this controller's already having a bit of issues joystick wise. I can't wait to blame me dying on it. I can't destroy those. Hashtag rude. Yeah, enter here. Hashtag ruder. First town told me I could go anywhere and everywhere, and this town's telling me I can't. What's a store?
That shopkeeper kicked me out of his store when I asked if I could buy something on credit.
Understandably. Ooh, your weapons discriminate. Good to know.
I'm sorry. You've obviously wandered into what you believe to be the local tavern. That is down the street.
Harp. Ooh, yeah, I definitely want.
Show me your swords and flails.
We sell only the finest melee weapons here. Much too expensive for you.
Lockable, Claymore. Seems to be basically the same as
Not
the,
interested. Show me your armor.
You want armor? You do realize that we don't sell on credit here?
Not interested. I'd like to see your bows.
Bows? You couldn't even afford the string.
Has
Let me
anyone
see
ever
something
told you
else.
you're... Yeah, he's a discriminating dude, of course.
I'm intrigued.
This instrument is very used, a little dinged up and really not very good to look at. you may actually be able to afford it. We don't normally carry items like this, so I'll be happy to get rid of it. And hopefully you as well.
Give me the harp.
Yeah, I'll take that off your hands.
Excellent. It looks much better on you than it does in my shop. Now get out.
Show me your swords and
No.
flails.
We sell only the finest melee weapons here. Much too expensive for you.
I'm intrigued.
Ah, that would be a flail, my economically challenged friend. Simple, non-elegant, and packs quite the wallop. It might be on the steep end for you, but maybe you can borrow the money from friends. Not that you have any friends, of course.
You don't need to remind me that I'm friendless. My Facebook already does that.
I'll take it.
Nice purchase. Good to see you making an effort to get off the bottom rung of society. Just try not to hit yourself in the head with it.
I could use some protection.
You want armor? You do realize that
Let me see something else.
I'm gonna need to earn a bit
Show
more
me your
money
bows.
for that armor.
bows? You couldn't even afford the string.
It's 227. Yeah,
Let me have a
I'll-
closer look.
Very nice, very accurate, very powerful, and most likely very unobtainable for a man in your position. It costs nothing to dream, however, but it will cost you some silver to actually purchase.
This dude's marketing strategy is purely to make me want to buy everything from him out of spite, and it's working.
Yeah, I'll take that off your hands.
It must have been very difficult to give up your life savings, but if this saves your life, I suppose it's worth it. On the other hand, I may be overvaluing your life. That is a very nice bow.
See you, old man.
There's a shop in Houghton that you might be able to afford.
The dude doesn't have anything anymore. He just bailed. Can I? Yeah, I can use my shield, I think, with this, so... Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Get that shield bash along with us. Considering he's got, like... exclamation mark. I'm wondering if I do buy everything from him, we'll do another weird cutscene where just ups and leaves. Like the other dude when I bought the treasure map. Or maybe we'll have something else on sale, who knows. Let's get some effing summons out. You know what?
Reporting for duty.
The fact that they changed how these tunes sound when you use different instruments is the kind of
I'll put a
touch
spell on you.
that I love, but it's also like, why did someone love this game so much and then the other people not? Finn's Farm.
Don't go near old Finn's farm. He always packs a crossbow, and he's eager to use it.
Good to know. Ah, the bar. I'll get my handed to me in there. Should see the other places first foremost. That's another entrance to Finn's Farm.
Poor Connor. He should count himself lucky she isn't interested in him.
Door seems to be locked. Door. Ooh, a storage room. Let me guess, if I smash things in here, I'm gonna regret it. Seems a whole lot like a setup for a good gag. Whole lot like it. Now, any way to get to that? Oh. Can I? This is gonna be stupid. That's gonna come back to bite me, I already know. This is too perfectly set up to be obvious, like You broke my... You blimey. I already cussed once, may as well say... Anyone? No one? Oh, cool. What token did I get? Oh, that's talents, not tokens. What I get.
Heavy gloves made from the hide of a badger that imparted some of the animal's strength and ferocity into the wearer. Tragically, they also smelled very much like a dead badger. A chip from the Lear Fail, or Stone of Destiny, which is reputed to foretell the coming of a king by roaring when he sets foot upon it. It, of course, made no noise upon coming into the possession of the bard.
Yeah, it's kind of a given, isn't it? Oh. Ooh.
I have a cousin who's an explorer. Last I heard he was looking for a tomb way up in the mountains. I hope he's all right. I'm a little worried about him.
It's definitely not foreshadowing, and you can't tell me it is. Oh, another storage room. Or... Oh, when it cause too much trouble. That's a treasure chest right there. So I have a sinking suspicion that I'm going to get in trouble if I cause too much trouble in these storage rooms. It's the kind of game that would do that. Alright, let's try to just sneak in right here. Give me the potato salad. Ooh, lovely. It's very useful, actually. I don't know if I'd be pissed if somebody got pissed at me over those. So yeah, bodyguard.
The bodyguard was sworn to defend his charges from any and all manner of ranged attack. Perhaps someone should have gotten him a larger shield.
Yeah, kind of thinking the same thing, man.
I have a cousin who's... I have a cousin. Some little kid just hit me with a stick. Said he was the chosen one, he was gonna slay me. Do I look like a monster to you?
A bit, but that's my own personal opinion, and you shouldn't take it personally.
Look who it is, Sean. It's the Bard.
The Bard? I don't know it. Oh, the Bard!
Do I know you two?
Do you know us? You don't remember Finstown?
Finstown, you say? Nah. Can't say I've ever been there.
Never been there? Why,
You're the hero of Finstown, Bard.
I am?
He is?
Certainly. You remember Finstown, right? Why, there's a big reward just waiting for you.
Oh, you mean Finstown. Of course, of course. Sorry, I get that hero bit a lot, you know.
You do?
Please pardon my brother, he often lacks manners. Just head over to Finstown and they're bound to give you your reward. The good people have been dying to see you again.
Of course. I'll head over there when I'm able.
Very good. We'll notify them that you're on your way. Let's be on our way, brother.
Note to self, don't ever head to Finstown. Oh, that's the only way you unlock Finstown. Oh. That's rough. Yeah, the dude, I can't remember how to pronounce his name.
Excuse me, do you know where I might find one bove?
Aye, I be one bove. And may I ask who you be?
I'm a weary traveller in need of a small favour. I've been sent here from Houghton by one of your brothers. I was told you would have some music that might be of interest to me.
It will be my pleasure to assist you, but first, how do I know you speak the truth about coming from Houghton?
I can only ask that you believe what I say is true.
Okay, here's what you do. Go down this street and you'll find the real Bove.
Your name isn't Bove?
Of course it is. Why would I lie about that?
But you said...
I'm Bove. I'm just not the Bove you want. It's not like I've cornered the market on the name Bove.
I'm not too fond of your attitude.
Good. That means I've done as intended. Now just take yourself that way and you'll find who you need. Just ask for Bove and tell him Bove sent you.
I already love this. Hey, Bove. Bove sent me.
Excuse me. Are you Bove by any chance?
And who's asking?
Just a simple and confused traveller who's been sent here to ask your assistance.
Oh, but we're not here to confuse, I assure you. Just tell me what you need.
Thank goodness. Just teach me the magic you know, and I'll thank you and be on me way.
You want the magic Bove? Well, why didn't you say so?
You better be joking.
If only I were, my friend. I wish I could help you, but you want the Bove down the street. Try to be more specific next time.
Maybe my blade can be more specific.
Well, don't be angry with me because of your lack of communication skills. Move along. Bove is waiting. And tell him Bove said hello.
With pleasure.
So in a moment of déjà vu, the bard walked off to meet Bove. So in a moment of déjà vu, the bard walked off to meet Bove.
Very funny.
Let's pop a save heck of quick too. I didn't know the save point was here when I came here earlier. Just completely skipped that bit. Alrighty. Bove, Bove, Bove. Bove, Bove, Bove.
I'm almost afraid to ask this, but, is your name Bove?
That's the name I go by. And what do you call yourself?
Call me frustrated, but I'm hoping you can end this vicious circle I'm caught up in.
Oh, you poor man. If only I had the slightest bit of sympathy for a frustrated, weary stranger taking up my precious time. But I suppose I can give you one question.
Really?
Of course. That was an excellent question. You're much brighter than you appear. Bright enough that I'm sure you can seek out my friend Bove down the street. He has a soft spot for simpletons such as yourself. Make sure you tell him I said hello.
Well, the first one didn't say how far down the street I should have gone to find Bove. Why are there so many people named Bove in this one hamlet?
Yes.
Please.
I like how they're all missing
help
different
me.
parts of their
Sorry,
body.
the law around these parts forbids begging. Maybe one of my other friends will give you a breadcrumb or two. Move along. Still haven't figured things out, I see. Are you always this slow?
On days like this, yes. Maybe you will be kind enough to help speed things up.
Of course. And maybe someday people will be able to fly. Good day, stranger.
Do unto others as they do unto you seemed like an appropriate code for our hero to live by.
So, we've got multiple Boves. One of them is the magic Bove. The other ones are just possibly copies of the magic Bove. It likes doing... Oh, what you got, man? You got something? No? Oh, well. Dude, if you're gonna do a thing, do a thing. Fine, just be weird and make noises. Or dig a hole, finally. Thank you.
Good dog.
I love digging up bones. Bones, 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 bones. Anybody. Got a bunch of dudes all being Bove. Bove. We'll figure this out next episode. I'm overtime. Talk to you guys laters.